Hello everybody, welcome back to Fantastic Gaming Plus. I'm Sin. Here we are in Eastshade, about to arrive at this island alone on the lake. What will we find here? Let's find out. Hello? Of course, it starts to get nighttime as soon as we go to a new place. I've rafted all day. Oop. Can I use your boat? That would be so nice. Sinkwood Inn. Ooh. Oh, it's raining. I'm gonna pick your bloom sacks because I can. Thank you. Let's see what else is on this little island on the other side. It's pretty hard coming down, ain't it, sheep? Holy moly, this rain is bad. Can't see anything. Oh, get inside. Get inside. Oh. Hello, bear. Hello there, bear. How are you today?
Oh, we're not really taking new visitors. There's been an incident. But with the storm, well, I'll give you the room we all planned to give the detective. We're just about full otherwise.
Detective? Sounds like there's been trouble here.
There's been a theft in one of the rooms. The police are on their way now, though it might take a while. Don't worry, though. The thief wouldn't dare strike again.
What was taken?
Some sort of important book. Real valuable, I guess, by the way Mr. Historian is reacting. I don't claim to understand what it does. I just know we can't have any thieves making an escape.
I see. Any leads on who did it?
We've got all kind of weirdos here. It could be just about any one of them. They're all exhausting me. Most of the guests are napping right now, though, so it's nice and quiet for the moment. Look, since we've got this shady business going on here, I'm not going to charge you. You can have a room upstairs, first door on your right.
Thank you.
At any rate, it looks like you don't have much choice but to stay. The storm is raging out there.
Okay. Well, what's the story of this old inn?
My great-great-grandparents built it as a waypoint for expeditions north, and for folks building windmills on the Teefmore Bluffs. It's well past its glory days, and I can't imagine this situation is going to do much to boost its reputation.
Any suspects?
Not exactly. Well, there was this university student.
Oh.
Strange thing. She arrived around noon, coming from Narva. A few hours later, the historian arrived, followed by Helena and that businessman, Vadim. The student went off to her room. I figured she wanted an early start in the morning. Then she came out a little after sunset, bags all packed, telling me she had to leave and take care of an emergency. I felt bad for her having to leave in the night like that.
Well, thank you. Oh, what's this? Shading Post, saving the ruins, but not the spirits within them. The Teefmore ruins gained new protections today following concerns of disturbance to sacred land. The new laws mandate that the historical ruins cannot be used for profit if an ancient relic is found within a site. However, a pre-existing law states that if any ancient relics are found on a historical site, scientists will be given free reign over the land in order to conduct a full study and record the findings for posterity. Unfortunately, this does little to protect the native inhabitants who believe the sacred ruins should not be entered by anyone for any reason. Activists have loudly stated there is nothing of interest within the ruins, but only time will tell if this is true and whether science or business will be taking over the bluffs. Oh, that sucks. Fabric, thank you. Radmila Belinda. Hello, looking for Radmila Belinda? You're not asleep. Aw, that's so sweet. Eternal battle of love. They pulled each other close as moonlight washed over them. Surely nothing shall ever part us now, for we have braved through beasts and frozen nights, starvation and drought, yet finally life has brought me back to your arms. Our love shall last forever, but the battles have not ended. Our lives have been foretold in the stars, and this is only the beginning. You can leave now and seek a simpler life, one with riches and comfort and warmth and a soft bed. No one would blame you. He knew that no warmth would be as real as that of her hands. No bed comfortable after sharing the ground with her. All his riches and comfort would be found in her eyes, her stories, her smile. I will go with you. That is so romantic. And we gotta go. 5941. 5941. 5941. Another book? Ancient Power of the Tifmore Ruins. Healing Magic. Some believe the Tifmore Ruins hold the power to heal all wounds and illness. Why we do not enter the ruins to seek out this power is beyond comprehension. It is trusted by many that simply standing in the presence of the ruins is enough to cure small sicknesses and ease the mind of worry. It is a sad thing that the progeny of the peoples who built these magical places do not see fit to share the wonderful spiritual energy here. They instead lock it away. Could it be they want the power only for themselves? Alas, we must respect their wishes and only wonder at the amazing energy still sealed within the walls of the ruined tombs. I see. Okay. Hello there. You're Belinda.
So you finally made it, Detective. I was hoping you'd be delayed so we could have more excitement.
Ruins painting?
Yes. My husband and I used to go on dates at the ruins. The night sky and the fresh air, all surrounded by the history of the island. It's a very romantic spot, you know.
I see. Did you see anything strange?
No, I'm trapped in this bed. There's nothing at all to see here. But I did hear a young girl pacing outside my door before the theft. She seemed very flustered. I called her inside and we talked a bit about books. She was a student at the university. Suddenly she said she needed to go. What a sad girl.
Thanks. Number code in the book.
You skipped to the last page? Don't spoil the ending for me. The businessman Vadim gave me that book last night. I haven't finished it yet, and I don't know anything about those numbers. They better not be important to the story.
I don't think they are. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you. Okay. 5941. Remember those numbers. They will be important. Riley Amir. Hello. I'm just going to steal your candle. Are you a musician? Are you floating? Where are your feet? What the? Okay. Back to normal, I see.
Are you the authorities? Do you paint the crime scene to help find clues?
I'm just an artist who believes in justice.
Okay, well, my boyfriend and I really need to get off this lake. We're supposed to be playing a show in Narva tonight, but the innkeeper won't let anyone leave.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's so frustrating. We've never played anywhere important, and the one chance we get, this has to happen.
What do you know about the theft?
A book was stolen. It must contain the meaning of life, because I can't see any other reason it would be such a big deal.
Okay, did you see anything suspicious?
We got here yesterday afternoon. We ate dinner, played some music, and went to bed. I heard some scuffling in the middle of the night, but I just thought it was rats. Ugh, they're everywhere.
Okay, well, that's all for now.
Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
Geez, I'm a painter, not a miracle worker or a detective. Just so you know. Okay, so before we go upstairs, that door's locked. Hello, how are you doing?
Who are you? You don't look like the authorities. Another suspect. When did you get here?
I paddled in a few minutes ago.
Oh, sure. Well, watch yourself. There's a thief on the loose, and no one's even trying to catch them.
Well, what did they take?
In my translation book, it contains runes that would allow me to enter and learn more about the Tifmore ruins. It's highly sensitive and confidential information.
I see.
I was on my way to the ruins when the thief made their move. Very few people know about the translation book. Someone must have been following me.
That's very suspicious. We'll get to the bottom of this.
And the authorities. Delayed by a boating mishap. At this rate, the thief is going to slip away in the night.
Oh. don't worry. I'm on the case. Ooh, another book. The Tiefmoor Ruins, a simple and spiritual discussion. There are some in Eastshade who hold to the silly notion of finding great riches and antique wonders within the ruins. In reality, however, it is a known fact among native people that the ruins of our ancestors contain nothing of material value. These tombs are home to the ghosts of our ancestors, and traipsing through them in search of fortune or answers to our pasts would deeply dishonor those who walked before us. I have said before, and will say again for all eternity, aside from the resting spirits, there is absolutely nothing within the Tiefmoor Ruins that would impress a modern Eastshadian. Okay. Are you Helena?
Hi,
No,
I'm
Amir.
Amir. You are going to crack this case, right? My girlfriend and I were supposed to play a show tonight. Oh, this is horrible.
Oh, I need some leads first.
I don't know if this will help, but there was someone down on the beach late last night. I couldn't sleep, so I was looking out of my window at the lake, searching for inspiration. But yeah, someone was down there.
Could you see who it was?
I couldn't tell. They seemed like they might be tall, maybe, but certainly mysterious.
Well, who did you see on the beach?
I couldn't tell.
Okay, which room is yours again?
Just past the innkeeper's counter. You can go in. The door's unlocked. We figured since we don't have any interesting books, we're probably safe from the thief.
Did you see anything strange?
That businessman, Vadim. He's pretty strange. Obsessed with money. He's given me several nasty looks. And the woman over in the corner, Belinda, she keeps giggling at everyone.
What about the Tiefmoor Ruins?
They're a point of controversy around here. Some people want them open to the public, and some people think they're a sacred space. I understand that the ancient people wouldn't have wanted us to disturb their tomb, but it would have been pretty neat to play a show in there.
Agreed. That is all. Thank you. Alright, you must be Belinda.
Hello, Detective. My name's Belinda, and I'm an open book, I tell you. Any questions you have, I'm completely ready to answer. I don't have a single thing to hide.
I see.
The only suspicious thing I've seen is that historian. He's been running into our rooms, snatching up our things and dragging them around for others to inspect. It makes you wonder if he isn't trying to cover something up.
Well, why are you visiting?
My sister and I are taking a relaxing vacation. She hardly gets out of the house anymore, and I thought the fresh air out here would do her some good.
I see. What is her illness?
Knees, thighs, toes, a continual upset stomach. Old age, you might say.
Have you noticed anything odd?
I have. It seems that Miss Helena is unwell. I've seen her looking very sick and tired as she moves about the inn. You'll see. Something's wrong with her.
Magical powers?
Well, who knows, really? We can't get in there to find out. But it's nice to dream. My sister loved hiking and traveling more than anything. Now she can only travel in her books.
Alright, well, thank you. So that's everybody on the main floor spoken to. It's locked. Alright. Reserved for Helena. Locked. Reserved for Detective. Reserved for Vadim. Locked. Reserved for Omiros. It's locked. Okay. I guess I'm going into my room. Let me in. I'll just take this candle and go to sleep until morning, and I guess I'll go and question those people. Sleep till about 6. Sleepy time. Alright. Okay, so these people's doors are still locked. Are they in there? I can see you through the wall! This is where Riley and Amir hang out. This is where Radmila and Belinda sleep. The storm is raging, so I'm guessing I can't leave.
What a mess this is.
Tell me about the Tifmore ruins.
Just about everyone in this area has an opinion on them. Indigenous people think no one should even look at them. Most everyone else just wants to see what's inside. I had a pal who snuck inside when we were kids. She wouldn't tell me what she saw in there, though. Kinda doubt she actually did it.
I see. Well, thanks. So, I guess I'm not going anywhere. Look at my little raft is just like boom, 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 boom. I guess I'm not leaving in that. Are any of you going to come out? I look through the wall. I can almost see you. There you are. You're a bear. Historian Omiros. I know he's in the fire area.
We need clues, leads, anything to move this case along. The ruins are an incredibly rich source of culture and heritage for the people of Eastshade. I believe that within the ruins there are relics that would help us understand our beginnings on this island. But somehow, there are people who think history is a waste of time, and they've thwarted my efforts of discovery at every turn.
Okay, well, I'm still working on it. So maybe I need to sleep until later in the day before they come out of their bloody rooms. So I know you're in there, and I know that you're a monkey. Yeah, you're still in there. Okay, I guess I'm gonna sleep until the afternoon then. It's a little too early for people. There, how about 10:37 a.m.? Well, how do I get you guys to come out? Riley, do you have anything else to say?
Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
Okay. Jeez.
Did you figure it out yet?
No, I didn't.
Ask me anything you want, Detective.
Take your candles. Am I able to leave? Jeez. Raging. It's too stormy to leave. Okay. What's this? Sinkwood Ruins property deed of sale. The seller also agrees to make a public and solemn declaration that they have personally entered the ruins and determined them to be completely empty and void of sacred importance. Blue Rose Industries will conduct an archaeological study to confirm these statements. With compliance to these standards, the seller agrees to the set payment of 2,000 glowstones for the complete property and rights to all explorations of the Tifmore ruins in any manner Blue Rose Industries sees fit. Please sign below. Oh my god, this rain. I can't go out to the dock. I didn't be that way. Okay, so I write a note. Getting some mood. Dear, what are you doing down there? Dears. Sorry, she. I can't leave the bloody island until I solve the mystery. My god. Ugh.
You're making great strides, Detective. I know you'll have this sorted out in no time.
I'll crack the case wide open.
Well, I've got no doubt. As soon as the criminal still hasn't been found, I've taken the liberty of locking everyone's boat ashore. Shouldn't be travelling in the storm anyway. Why don't you take these keys and continue investigation of the suspects in their rooms?
Thank you. Just close these doors. Don't worry, everyone. I will have this place figured out. hello. Fabric. Papers. Sinkwood Inn, property deed of sale. Kavork agrees to sell the Sinkwood Inn to Blue Rose Industries for the completed price of 1,000 glowstones. The sale includes the building, grounds, and business. Any employees remaining at the inn will be employees of Blue Rose Industries and subject to salary negotiations. Please sign below. Oh, so it looks like he's planning to sell to that Rose place.
What a mess this is.
You were going to sell your bloody inn? Selling the inn?
Been thinking about it. This place is empty most of the time. Tourism on the Teefmore Bluffs isn't what it once was. And the milling industry isn't all fancy and upcoming like before. Got that letter in the mail just a few days ago. Seems like my ticket out of here. This place gets a little too gloomy for me.
Yeah, but it's pretty. On the lake, you know? You should keep it. I'm sure people will come back. Well, hello, Mr. Bear. Nice to see you.
Ah, good. You finally arrived to sort this out. Check through my suitcase and I'll be on my way, detective.
All right. No one's leaving until we find the thief.
Good gods, this is truly obscene. The historian likely dropped the book in the lake himself. You've seen how his hands shake. And now he's trying to frame one of us.
We'll see. Notice anything strange?
That historian! He's a madman! He tore through our rooms this morning, screaming about his wretched book.
Tell me about the Teefmore ruins.
A wasted opportunity at the moment. Who doesn't love the idea of visiting a tomb thousands of years old? Who wouldn't love the sense of discovery and heritage? Who wouldn't pay dozens and dozens of glowstones for that kind of experience? I'm going to bring that dream to life. I promise you that.
And what about the numbers in the romance novel?
Numbers? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I picked up that book in a small market last week. It wasn't my cup of tea, so I gave it to Rad Miller.
Okay. Well, that's all for now. And you are Helena.
You don't look like any detective I've ever seen. I won't be answering your questions.
Okay, you're the only smart one here, apparently. Alright, I'm gonna check your room then. Let me in. Take some fabric, and I'll read your note. My dearest family, I've thought a lot about our dedication to preserving the sanctity of the ruins. It has meant so much to me that you've all stood by my side in this battle. It pains me to write that my health is declining. There is little to be done, but with any luck there may be a treatment available in Nava. I only hope that... Smooge. Okay, so she didn't finish writing her letter. She doesn't sound like a thief to me. Except she could be the one that was out at night because she's got muddy footprints. Oh, she's got rune pages. This could be the book. Ooh. Unless someone put that there to frame her. That's a possibility. Vadim's room. Let's head on in here and take a look around. What's in here? Oh. How am I supposed to read the numbers on here? They don't have numbers on them. They don't have any bloody numbers! Oh, they got some blank ones. This doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Okay, let me out. Let me out. I can't get out. Okay, and one more. Omiros' own room. He's got a pretty nice room. There's a... Uh-oh. Almiros, please take this letter as a formal notice of dismissal from your position at the university. We appreciate your hard work through the decades. However, time has proven that there is new information to discover regarding the no new information to discover regarding the Teefmore ruins, and unfortunately, the university can no longer fund the program. My sincerest regrets, R.T. Dean. Ooh, somebody got fired. Walneath root. For temporary treatment of nerves, forgetfulness, and shaky hands. No more than 2 drops a day. From the K&K Apothecary. Alright, so we've got some questions to ask. You there.
I don't think you're a real detective at all.
I'm not. But have you seen anything strange?
Yes, I have. Those musicians have been desperate to get out of here since the moment the book went missing. They've been singing all kinds of obnoxious songs about this situation. Annoying fiends.
Uh-huh. What do you have to say about the Tiffmore Bluffs? Ruins, I mean.
Those ruins mean everything to me. All I've ever wanted is to preserve that sacred ground.
Okay. And the glyphs in your trunk?
That's an old poem from the native people on the Tiefmoor Bluffs. I keep it with me as a reminder to always be thankful.
Okay, well, thank you. And you, sir?
Have you any progress?
I'd like to talk to you about your trunk, but it doesn't seem like there's anything for me to look at. Okay, next is we gotta talk to you again. I believe that you've been fired.
Look, we've already searched everyone's trunks. The book isn't here. Thief's got it hidden somewhere else. But maybe, if you take a look, you'll find something that points to the killer. I mean, the thief.
Well, this place is teeming with suspicious folk. The glyphs.
What? You found this here? Why, I can't fully translate it, but I think this is describing a poem about cattle. Or about gold. I need my translation book.
You're on medication?
Why are you searching through my things? I only opened my trunk so the suspects would feel more comfortable opening theirs. Surely I can't be a suspect in this crime. That medication is my private business.
And what about your letter of dismissal?
Ahem. I would appreciate if you mind my privacy. I am the victim here, after all. It's true I'm being let go from my position at the university, but this is my life's work we're talking about. I can't just abandon this when I'm so close to finding all the answers. But really, Detective, this is a waste of time. You should be investigating the actual suspects.
I am. I'm working on it. God, please. Don't yell at me. I need to find something. I just don't know why that trunk didn't actually have any letters on it. It's weird. Or numbers, I mean. All you had was a letter that you were writing and gave up on. Like, what's with the boots, man? What's with the boots? How do I open this when the numbers aren't even showing? Maybe I have to make them all blank. Click that? No. What do I do with it? I don't bloody know. I don't bloody know. I don't get it. Okay, so basically, you start from the blank spots. I had to look it up because there's no numbers, right? So what they want you to do is from left to right put in the code. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Ah, there we go. Cool. A cup. V. I was digging around near those old ruins you're so obsessed with. Found this thing that looks like an awful lot like an ancient relic. Thought you might want to keep it safe until you officially own the property. Hope you can come up with a few extra glowstones for me in exchange. Oh, that's not good. Oh, for a second I thought someone came in and was like, hey, what are you doing? Okay, so now we can talk to Vadim about the relic. Hey, you.
Have you any progress?
Yes.
That historian!
Yeah.
Numbers?
Yeah, okay, well...
I don't think...
I'm not the detective. Why isn't this working? I've talked to everybody. I've done everything. Oh, well, hello there. You're new. Hi.
Hi. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Well, you've walked up into the scene of a crime.
Oh my gods. What happened?
We've got a thief lurking around. So why did you leave so suddenly yesterday?
Oh, right. There was an emergency, but don't worry, everything's okay now.
Ever heard of the Teefmore ruins?
Of course. Those halls belong to my ancestors, and my aunt lives on the property. I mean, for now, she's probably going to have to sell it.
Okay, I'll need to inspect your trunk.
Oh, are you sure it's necessary?
Absolutely.
Okay, it's just on the ground.
Thank you.
Aha, good news. The real detective has arrived.
Okay. Property of Nickel. I can't believe this is the last time I'll ever set foot in these ruins. I know Auntie H would never sell the land for tourism, but she doesn't look well lately and I'm worried about her. The least I can do is ensure the land stays in our family. I've been sneaking out small relics to study in secret, but now it's too dangerous. Auntie H never wanted the ruins swarmed with archaeologists, and that's what would happen if the university found out what's really in here. She's always said her ancestor spirits live down here, and in the cool silence I can almost believe it. It really is a sacred place. Auntie H, huh?
Can I help?
Yes, you can. What about your journal?
Okay, you caught me all right. I know how to get into the ruins and I've been going in there for years. Is that what you want to know? So yes, it was me.
What about how did you enter the ruins?
Look, I can't tell you that.
Okay, what about the translation book?
Translation book? I don't know what you're talking about.
The book related to the ruins was stolen.
Oh, gosh. I thought you were looking for a trespasser.
Don't worry about it. Did you steal the treasures in your suitcase?
I didn't steal them. They belong to my ancestors.
Who would benefit from access to the ruins?
Everyone. Except my aunt and my parents who think the ruins need to stay empty for our old spirits. But there aren't any spirits. I've been in there 100 times.
So where are you going now?
I just wanted to bring home one last reminder of the ruins. I was hoping to defend them like my aunt always has.
Wait here. Oh, you're the detective. You're the only other newbie around here.
Are you the impromptu detective? Sorry it took me so long to get here. The innkeeper just filled me in on the situation. It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Not yet. I'm still working on it. Alright, so... I want to talk to you. Why are you standing so close to her? Yeah, get out of there. You!
I don't think you're
I'm not. And you've got nothing to say. You're Auntie H, aren't you? She had... The relic was in his briefcase. So he should mention
Have you any
something
progress?
about it. Why not? Elena? She's got the dirty boots on. And she was writing a letter talking about how her health is bad, and her name starts with H. But he's got artifacts. He was going to buy the property. And of course, poor guy lost his job. But if he finds out how important the ruins are and what's in there, then he'd have his job back, and he'd be in there all the time, and people are freaking out about that. Where is he anyway? Is he in his room? Is he freaking out in his room? Because he seems to have disappeared. He's not in his room. Is he outside? In this awful weather? Oh, he's down here. Hi! What are you doing out here?
Well, has the culprit made any mistakes? What? What? It would really, detective.
Okay, well, why would she have muddy boots? And why are these in the water over here? And why can't I go in the bloody dog? And why won't this storm end? Well, you know, after all is said and done, I think it was Helena.
It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Yes. None of these people. It's not Red Mila or the student or the innkeeper or the historian. It was Helena.
Really? That's very interesting. Let me have a look around and see if I can confirm your suspicions.
I think she's anti-H.
Looks like you're well on your way to becoming a full-fledged detective. Certainly nice to have someone else carry out the interrogations. Sad story this is. Looks like Helena was hoping to sell off the land to the tourist industry. Worth quite a lot of money. Says she was trying to take a final look inside the ruins. That's why she needed the book. Must have been having second thoughts about selling the land. Unfortunately for her, we've now got solid evidence that the ruins are filled with ancient relics. No chance of selling the property now. Ownership will most likely default to university. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't reward you for your work. Please, accept these glowstones I'm authorized to award good Samaritans like yourself.
Thank you.
And I believe my work here is just about done.
What do you have to say for yourself?
So, you actually weren't the detective after all.
No, I
I
wasn't.
just had to see if there was anything in the ruins. All my life, I've believed there's nothing but spirits in there. I've started to see that no one else believes that. I can't afford for the land to go to science. Science doesn't pay. But my heart couldn't afford for the ruins to be opened as a tourist location. I just thought the translation book might hold some answers for me. Might help me solve this puzzle. Vadim made an offer on the land. He suggested running his own excavation for sacred objects, but really I knew he would do everything possible to destroy what he found. I took the book and planned to sneak inside the ruins. Just take a peek. I wouldn't have destroyed anything, and if I found something, I would have reported it to the university right away. Now, the ruins will be opened to the university. We'll just have to see what happens.
You're gonna at least give us the book?
I didn't expect things to happen so quickly. I guess the ruins aren't ours anymore. I'm glad the university will be studying them. I've always wondered about everything I saw in there. Poor Auntie H. I wish she could see inside. She must have been really desperate to end up taking that book.
And what do you have to say?
Well, I thought Helena was acting strange. Guess you can always count on me, Detective. Who knows? Maybe they will find some cures in the ruins. That would really be something.
And you?
Thanks for working on this case, Detective. We were worried we'd be trapped here forever.
Okay. And you?
Oh, well, I'm happy to hear there's something of interest in those ruins. Well, I guess Vadim won't want to buy my inn anymore. But maybe he'll get more interest now anyway. Who knows? I just might convert one of these rooms into a ruins museum.
Hey, happy ending for everybody. Riley, you'll be pleased to know you can leave.
Finally, we can leave. Maybe we'll get to play in Narva after all.
Everything's good now.
I can't say I'm pleased the case was cracked. I was quite enjoying the excitement. Back to dreary days in bed, I suppose.
Well, maybe they'll find a cure for old age. Hey, Mr. Bear.
It's too bad the ruins are going to be swept up by the university. Wasted opportunity. The entire island would have profited from the tourism. All in the name of science, I suppose.
And Mr. Historian is likely out by the boat, and I can tell him the good news, right? We found your book, good sir.
Well, after we recover the translation book from Helena, maybe I can get my position at the university back as well. The ruins have always been important to her. I only hope I can preserve them for future generations. And imagine what we can learn about the past. Eventually, I hope it will be better this way. If we uncover even one artifact, the ruins will be protected forever. No tourists, no names carved in the walls by hooligans, no trash tossed around. Just a bastion of history. On an unrelated note, I saw the, shall we call it the watercraft you arrived here in.
Yeah.
I've drawn up some instructions for you on how to build a reed boat. They're commonly used around here. No need for whatever that thing is.
Thank you.
You also find reed boats quite capable of coastal travel. I can't imagine your contraption there is. You'll need heavy reeds. They're wider and flatter than the usual sort. Best wishes, and, sorry for accusing you of taking my translation book. I'm sure you understand.
Of course. It's alright. Good luck with everything. So you think that my boat here isn't good enough? So if I was to make a bloody boat, I need heavy reeds. I've almost got them all, and I need 4 twine. There we go. I just need to find some more heavy reeds, and I can get a reed boat. Yes. Yes. But anyway, I think that's a good place to end this episode. We managed to solve the mystery of the case of the missing book in the rainy, stormy inn. Yep, he's gonna get his job back, I'm sure, and everything's gonna be a-okay. But anyway, that's it for this episode, so don't forget to like the video if you did, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video, where we get some reeds, make a better boat, and go across the lake, and go to Tiffmore Bluffs, and continue on with our journey, and maybe get that fish. But anyway, until then, take care, eh?